Luxury isn't what it used to be. Forget flashy logos, overpriced champagne, and traditional status symbols. The rich Gen Z is rewriting the rules of wealth, and let me tell you, it's a whole new world. They're redefining what it means to be rich, prioritizing digital assets, sustainability, and ultra-personalized experiences over material possessions. Unlike their predecessors, who measured wealth in tangible assets, Gen Z measures it in freedom, influence, and exclusive access. For decades, luxury was split into two camps: old money with its quiet generational wealth, and new money with its in-your-face displays of success. But Gen Z, they're playing a whole different game. Their wealth is digital, decentralized, and deeply personal. They are moving away from the traditional displays of wealth and focusing on a lifestyle curated through technology, experiences, and exclusivity. Take for example Kylie Jenner, who despite her billionaire status has mastered the art of blending quiet luxury with trend-driven fashion that feels personal rather than traditional. Young moguls like Patrick Schwarzenegger and Sophia Richie-Grainge embody the modern wealthy Gen Z with their seamless blend of understated elegance and cutting-edge technology. Gen Z millionaires aren't just buying luxury, they're curating it. Forget the idea of wearing a brand just because it's expensive. This generation is all about sustainable fashion, ethical jewelry, and eco-friendly supercars. Buying vintage Chanel? That's a flex. Driving an electric Porsche? Even bigger flex. Case in point, Emma Chamberlain, who's known for mixing high fashion with thrifted pieces, making vintage and sustainability a key part of her brand. Gen Z's demand for green luxury has pushed brands like Stella McCartney and Hermes to develop plant-based alternatives like Milo leather derived from mushrooms, proving that sustainability isn't just a trend, it's the future. Meanwhile, luxury real estate has also seen a shift. Instead of sprawling estates with excessive carbon footprints, Gen Z millionaires are opting for sustainable smart homes built with energy-efficient designs and AI-powered automation, like those in Silicon Valley's futuristic communities or Dubai's net-zero carbon developments. Rich Gen Z doesn't just want to own luxury, they want to experience it. The ultra-wealthy in their 20s are dropping serious cash on wellness retreats, members-only travel clubs, and once-in-a-lifetime adventures. Consider the ultra-exclusive Amman resorts, a favorite among young billionaires like Evan Spiegel, where a single stay can cost tens of thousands, but the experience is unparalleled. Gen Z wealth isn't about showing off, it's about collecting once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Even the art world is changing, with young billionaires favoring experiential art galleries like Superblue, where visitors can interact with digital and sensory installations rather than merely viewing paintings. Art has become an immersive, shareable experience, aligning with the Gen Z mindset of participation rather than passive ownership. And let's not forget digital luxury. While previous generations flaunted designer bags, Gen Z millionaires are flexing their NFT collections, investing in digital land, and rocking high-end fashion in the metaverse. For instance, Beeple's NFT art sold for $69 million, attracting a whole new generation of luxury collectors who view digital assets as the new status symbols. And high-fashion brands like Balenciaga and Gucci are launching exclusive metaverse collections, where a virtual handbag can cost more than the real thing. Plus, platforms like Decentraland and The Sandbox are hosting exclusive events and concerts, making digital spaces the new playground for the elite. Even social status is shifting. Owning a rare NFT sneaker collab with RTFKT Studios can be just as valuable as owning a rare Air Jordan in the physical world. Gen Z luxury is blending the virtual and the tangible in unprecedented ways. Exclusivity is the new luxury. Instead of mass-market designer goods, Gen Z wants invite-only shopping experiences, VIP access to hidden hotspots, and limited edition everything. Brands like Bottega Veneta have taken a low-profile approach, deleting social media to create an aura of exclusivity. Meanwhile, brands like Richard Mille only produce limited numbers of watches, making them nearly impossible to acquire. Even Nike's Swoosh platform lets members co-create and own limited edition virtual sneakers, proving that exclusivity isn't just about physical goods, it's about access. Take the rise of invite-only clubs like Zero Bond in New York or 5 Hertford Street in London, where even having the money isn't enough, you need the right connections to get through the door. These spaces aren't just about luxury, they're about curating a social circle of equally successful and influential individuals. The same goes for travel. Ultra-private resorts like the Brando in French Polynesia or Necker Island, owned by Richard Branson, are booked out years in advance by the elite, ensuring that only the most select few ever set foot on their shores. Even in aviation, private jet memberships like NetJets and VistaJet offer tailored flight experiences where high-profile members can avoid commercial airports altogether. Dining has also seen a shift toward extreme exclusivity. Gen Z billionaires are booking private chefs to create one-of-a-kind tasting menus in undisclosed locations, with some restaurants removing their public presence entirely to serve only elite clientele. Imagine a Michelin-starred meal where the location is texted to you only an hour before, and the chef personally crafts your dishes based on your genetic makeup and dietary preferences. The same concept applies to high-end fashion. Instead of walking into a luxury boutique, the ultra-wealthy Gen Z shop through by-appointment-only showrooms where stylists curate wardrobes specifically for them. Gucci's Salon Experience, Louis Vuitton's White Glove Service, and brands like The Row, which offer completely private shopping, are redefining what it means to purchase luxury goods. For Gen Z's rich, it's not about owning the most expensive item, it's about being part of a world that most people will never access. If you thought wealth was about sports cars and champagne, think again. The biggest status symbol for rich Gen Z? Health. They're spending insane amounts on biohacking, cryotherapy, and hyper-personalized wellness routines. Take Brian Johnson, the tech millionaire investing millions in anti-aging treatments, tracking every biological marker to optimize longevity. His initiative, known as Project Blueprint, aims to reverse the aging process and extend human lifespan by employing a comprehensive regimen that includes a strict diet, exercise, and various medical treatments. Johnson reportedly spends approximately $2 million annually on these efforts. There is also the rise of luxury wellness clubs like Remedy Place, where membership includes custom IV drips and a range of holistic treatments including hyperbaric oxygen chambers and cryotherapy. There are even group meditation classes and advanced technologies like robot-assisted massages to enhance the wellness experience. So what's next for the ultra-wealthy Gen Z? Think AI-powered luxury, space travel, AI-powered fashion advisors, and a level of exclusivity we haven't even imagined yet. We're already seeing AI-driven stylists like DressX creating digital outfits tailored to each individual's preferences. Imagine stepping into your AI-curated wardrobe, where a virtual stylist powered by deep learning selects your outfit based on biometric readings, mood, and upcoming events. Or custom fragrance blends that react to your body's chemistry in real time, ensuring you always smell unique. Meanwhile, Jared Isaacman, a billionaire entrepreneur and founder of Shift4 Payments, has been actively funding and participating in private space travel missions. In 2021, he financed and commanded Inspiration 4, the first all-civilian orbital spaceflight, partnering with SpaceX. This shows that for Gen Z, the ultimate luxury isn't even on Earth, it's in the stars. Hyper-personalization is key, from AI-generated skincare formulas tailored to your DNA to bespoke fashion created using 3D printing. The next wave of luxury isn't just about what you own, it's about what's made just for you. In short, the future of luxury isn't just rare, it's revolutionary. Love it or hate it, rich Gen Z is changing the game, and honestly, it's kind of iconic. Want to see more of the world's wildest luxury trends? Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep the conversation going.